Welcome to the Trading Bell Show. I have been ushered in at the office of John Mwangi, the CEO and Managing Trustee, Unclaimed Financial Assets Authority. We're going to be having a conversation about what is in it for you here with this authority. Probably you have some assets that you have not claimed. John Mwangi, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Great to have you here. And I think the last I heard about you is through your campaign when you were talking about we need Kenyans to get and claim their assets. And of course, the first thing is to ask you, for the sake of the ones who are watching this for the first time, let them know that there is an organization or an authority like that and their mandate. So if you could kindly please let us know about it.
Right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Our viewers, very good to see you.
Yeah.
As you've heard, my name is F.A. John Mwangi. I'm the CEO and Managing Trustee of Unclaimed Financial Assets Authority, UFAA. We are a state corporation established by an act of parliament. The law was passed in 2011, the law that created the authority. But we began our mandate in earnest in 2014. That's when we had everything set up and structured. And since then, we've been receiving these unclaimed assets from various institutions. And perhaps it's good we tell our viewers what's unclaimed assets.
Yes, what are they? Yes, please, go ahead.
Yeah, so these are assets that the owner has lost touch with the asset. And they are financial as per creation. We are unclaimed financial assets. So the nature of the assets we deal with are financial assets. So that will be cash or near cash assets. And we are saying that the criteria for an asset to become unclaimed is where the owner of the asset and the holder, that's the institution where that asset is, the two have lost touch. So a good example would be a bank account. So you opened a bank account, but then over time, you lost touch with that bank. That account went dormant for various reasons. Maybe you forgot about it, or maybe you relocated, you're not in the country, or maybe you are not happy with that bank and you went open another bank
and you forgot your money there.
You forgot some money in that account. Or maybe you're not alive. Maybe you passed on and your people are not aware. So that's an example. So there's a bank account, and the law for the bank accounts, it talks about 5 years. Then now for us, we start looking for that person,
for the owner.
So we've got categories of assets. So bank account is one of them. Others could be pension monies. Somebody retired, and they are supposed to be getting their monthly pension. But then for 2 years, they are not getting this pension. It's not being remitted to them. Maybe the person passed on, or the person changed the address or the location, and the person emitting the pension money is not aware, or they don't know the whereabouts of this person. So pension is 2 years. Then you've got monies like utilities. You've got mobile monies. Nowadays, mobile money is a very active trading or medium of exchange. So for mobile monies, maybe you lose your phone or you change your number, and there was some monies in that number. So within 2 years, that balance become unclaimed assets. We've got stocks, shares. People who trade in the Nairobi Securities Exchange. They send you dividends. Maybe you get a check of 100 bob. You are like, you can't go to bank this check. After 6 months, the check becomes stale. You can't bank. But doesn't mean you've lost your dividends. Right? So you find that for shares and dividends is 3 years. If you have got any shares that you're not trading in that counter, and your stockbroker or your registrar or even the issuer that counter, they don't know your whereabouts. They send you communication, they don't reach you, you're not in touch with them within 3 years. Either it's dividends or it's shares, they become unclaimed assets. So, or insurance. You know, you take up an insurance policy, it matures, and then within 2 years, you're not cashing your insurance. Then you've got safe deposit boxes. You open a safe deposit box in a bank, and then within 2 years, you're not active in your box, nobody knows where you are, that box become unclaimed assets. Right? So if you look at our act, it's a very small piece of legislation. The one I mentioned is called Unclaimed Financial Assets Act, number 40 of 2011. From section 4 to to Section 17, it lists the various categories of unclaimed assets.
All right.
You've got bankers' checks, money orders, travelers' checks, all those instruments that are cash or near cash. And then the dormancy period, that's the time between which you as the owner of the asset and the institution having that asset, you lost touch.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. And in this case, it ranges. The shortest is 1 year, which is salaries and wages. Then the employer is supposed to remit that money to the authority within 1 year.
Okay.
So that's the shortest time period.
Okay.
So it ranges from 1 year to 5 years.
Okay.
So it's a new regime, and we are happy. It wasn't there before, before the law was passed.
Okay.
And now we are there, and that's what we do.
Let's talk about compliance, because you have said employers, you've mentioned a few of those things and the likes. As an authority, what have you seen over those years? And of course, you could mention how many years have been in existence. Yes. What have you seen, and are the institutions mandated to ensure they are complying doing so?
We have seen some very good traction in terms of compliance across various sectors of the economy. Because given what I have said, what unclaimed assets are, then you agree with me that they cut across all sectors of the economy.
Every sector, absolutely.
So every sector of the economy. And that's why we say that every institution that is legally incorporated, whether through limited liability, whether it's a Circle Societies Act, whether it's Partnership Act, whether it's NGO, I mean, as long as you are a legal body, then potentially you hold unclaimed assets.
Absolutely.
Okay, irrespective of which sector you play in. Whether you're in production of goods and services, whether you are doing agriculture, whether you are doing mining, whether you are doing manufacturing, it doesn't matter. You are a potential holder. So what we have seen over since 2014, so this being 2013, we're talking about 9 years of being in existence. But in earnest, you're talking of 5 years. That's when now we formally came here as an authority. In the first year, we had some staff from Treasury seconded to start off the process. But in 2015 is when now we were fully set up, functional, and we came in. And what we have seen is that a lot of institutions are trying to comply. And the first thing is to know how to identify these assets from their records. Okay. When we say salaries and wages, then you have to go to your payroll, okay, and see have you paid all the employees, all their salaries all through. Okay. And if there's some that you've not paid, then how long has it been? So if it's 1 year, then you have a period of 1 year to look for that person. If a year lapses before you find the person, then you remit this asset. But the good trend you are seeing is that the banking sector has been able to remit majority of these assets. And I guess perhaps it's one of the key intermediaries of the financial services. So more often than not, most monies are passing through the bank in one way or the other. And then we have also seen, so they could be bringing money that is either they are holding as the holders or other holders are remitting through through them as intermediaries. The other sector that we have seen are doing quite well is the stock market or the capital markets. Lots of dividends. That's the second highest asset categories we have received.
People are not claiming their dividends.
People are not claiming their dividends. So I guess sometimes the way the markets were before, you get a check of 50 shillings, 100 shillings, 200. So when you look at
this is nothing.
The three variables, there's a check, there is you, and there's a bank. So when you try to reconcile those, you say, okay, wait. So realize. And then it could look small amount of money for you, but you can imagine 100 shillings for 1 million people.
You see? Wow, that's a lot of money.
Personal level,
that's a lot of money.
But cumulatively is a lot. Then now we have mobile monies. Okay, again, we are seeing that asset class growing very rapidly. Growing very fast. Coming up also as a potential claimed assets.
All right. By the way, on a quick answer, what cumulatively converted, what figure are you looking at?
So far, what we have received, we have two types of assets. So you'll see that now, for instance, stocks and dividends. You see, dividends will be in cash.
You're right.
But stocks will not be in cash. So cumulatively in cash, we have received about 27 billion.
Wow.
Kenya shillings in cash.
27 billion.
Yes, from various institutions. Over the time. And we have also received of about 1.2 billion units of shares. Again, from most of these listed and even unlisted companies, whose shares will now convert them to market price, about 30 billion. So cumulatively, we're talking of portfolio about 57 billion worth of unclaimed assets that have been surrendered in that span of about 9 years.
Okay.
All right, here. So, and that's why we are happy for such partnerships.
Yeah.
To sensitize both parties here, because you've got the holders who should continually check for these qualifying assets.
Absolutely.
And if the time has not reached, then look for the owner.
Okay.
And reunite the owner with the asset. If the time has passed, then you pass on the asset.
All right.
Then that's on the supply side.
Okay.
On the demand side, you've got the claimants. Okay. Now the owners of these monies.
Yes.
We want them to come forward and get this money. It's our joy. Actually,
take your money.
We are more joyful. We are more grateful and more happy when we pay back people their money, because that gives us a very good fulfillment that indeed we are doing our mandate.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm curious, and I want to put you on the spot.
Sure.
Have you had one person come and couldn't believe that they have had all this for this long?
Yes, not even one. Many. Many people come and like, huh? Even me. Actually, even myself, I was surprised. But actually, I haven't claimed assets.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Okay, let's move on. And I want to know how you're enabling Kenyans reunite with their unclaimed assets.
Right now, you have got two main platforms that we are leveraging on. Of course, trying to work with technology.
Yes.
To see how we can reach as many people and as far and wide as possible. So right now, there's one way, which is a USSD code that you can dial.
Okay.
Star 361 hash.
Okay.
Star 361 hash. Then there will be some steps that will be prompted to follow. They ask you for your ID. You should put your actual ID number. Then you register and get into the database. Then you can search whether you have unclaimed assets or somebody you know has unclaimed assets. So what you have done there, because of the data protection, is to give a range. Okay. So once you log in and your money has been remitted, you will see us giving you a range that you have received between 1,000 and 1,500. Okay. Or between 100 and 200. We have received something of that nature. For you.
Yes.
Then also you can also see you can go to our website. That's www.ufa.go.ke. Then you can be able to launch your claim online or get whether you have unclaimed assets or not.
All right.
Or you can walk to any nearby Huduma center. Okay. So you've got any Huduma center near your place. You can actually walk in and you'll be assisted to check if you have unclaimed assets and also to launch your unclaimed assets.
Okay.
We have also begun a campaign that we have not done in 3 places. We did it in the course of between last month and this month. We did a campaign in Nakuru where we go to a town and we come with a one-stop shop. Okay. We are partnering with Huduma. It was called Huduma Mashinani. So where we come, we set up an office, a tent, a big tent. Then in that tent, you're able to get all the Huduma services that they offer. Okay. All the services that Huduma offers, you get them in that tent. But you also get now unclaimed assets with our staff and everything. So all you need is just come. We check if you have unclaimed assets. We have the forms. You fill the forms. They're supposed to be notarized. We have a commissioner of oaths. We have an advocate. Notarizes the forms. You require the holders verification. You have good holders there. So it's a one-stop shop. So if you find you have unclaimed assets, you just fill in. Give us your ID. We take a photocopy for you. For a PIN, if you don't have your KRA desk, it's there. You come. So it's a one-stop shop. So we are now going to the people, and I'm glad even you now, whatever place you go and talk, please ensure you talk the gospel according to Unclaimed.
Absolutely. I'm a converted one now.
Thank you.
Let me allow you to sip some water. We're going to take a break now, and once we come back, it's just that process. Once you've gone there and you have received and you have noticed that there is some unclaimed assets, how do you access that and take it home with you? We take a break. We'll be right back.